doing. That's because Nelly's is Suge. If she wasn't with Suge, I think she would have been your better choice. That was a slap. The same person that shaded me because of you. You're liking the person? That is what?
Guys, you know when you feel like you're the baddest game player ever and you get played at your own game? Oh my goodness, that is exactly what is happening to Ruthie at the moment. Just a few days ago, Ruthie was discussing with DJ Flo that she is just using Mayor Fridge for her own game, which is actually cool because at the end of the day, everybody is gunning for the grand prize, which is 100 million naira. So whichever means you want to use to get to that grand prize is up to you. Just make sure that you use it right. But make sure that you also play games and do not get played. But unfortunately, it seems like Ruthie actually got played. So here is a backstory, guys. So this was how Ruthie and Mayor Fresh's relationship started. Like in the beginning of the show, Mayor Fresh had eyes for Nelly. He kind of still had eyes for Ruthie as well, but he had like more eyes. He was more interested in Nelly. So he talked to Nelly, approached her, and according to Nelly, he even asked her out, but Nelly wasn't ready. She told him she wasn't interested. Right. So he went back to the backup plan, which was Ruthie. Ruthie, on the other hand, was sensing that he still liked Nelly, he fancied her. So at every opportunity she got, she always discussed the fact that he needed to make a choice, that she didn't want to be a second option. She's never going to be a second option. And Mayor Fresh had to make a choice and how to and had to tell her like where she stands and just make things like really care to avoid any miscommunication, right? And it just seemed like she kind of pressured the guy into the relationship. She would be vulnerable with the guy, talk with the guy, and just basically for me, I thought that I saw it as pressuring the guy, to be honest. At the end of the day, she got what she wanted, and they both started their relationship officially in the house. I don't know if it's boyfriend and girlfriend, but definitely they had a thing in the house and they both understood where they stood, right? They understood where they stood. They understood their positions basically. So, anyways, now fast forward, everybody is living life. Nelly is with Suge, Ruthie is with Mayor Fro. She's enjoying herself. Both people, everybody's enjoying their relationships basically. Now, guys, fast forward to this week. Just come with me, stay with me. Fast forward to this week. Mayor was talking to Big Brother, about his relationship with Nelly. According to him, he still feels like there is a spark. He still feels like there is a spark, and that's kind of like giving him hope to want to pursue that spark he's getting from Nelly. In my head, I'm like, it's like Ruthie has transferred this delusional mentality to you, because Ruthie is like in her head. I mean, everybody wants her. She's in a triangle with this person, in a triangle with another person. Guys, that's by the way. So, anyways, let's continue with Mayor Fresh. So, Mayor Fresh was talking to Big Brother, saying, basically saying that he was still interested in Nelly and he still wanted to pursue that, but he didn't want to break the bro code. I mean, that him and Suge had, right? Because Nelly was already with Suge. Even Biggie had to advise him that a bird at hand is worth two in the bush, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to you, right? Biggie now went ahead to say that at the end of the day, it's matters of the heart. So entirely up to you. Then Mayor Fresh went ahead to agree. I'm sure he left the diary room thinking or having it at the back of his mind that this is something that he would pursue if he got like more green light or more sparks according to him from Nelly. Anyways, that aside, now let's take it forward. Let's bring it forward. So earlier this week, DJ Flo, Ruthie, they were discussing, and Ruthie specifically mentioned that she cannot date this guy in real life. That she is 7 years older than Mayor, which is understandable. But the fact that she categorically said that she was just using this guy, that was like, should I say really unfair? It's one thing to be using him, right? And it's another thing to actually make it public, to actually make people know or to announce it to the public that, oh, you are using this guy and nothing more, right? So anyways, now let's move to yesterday at the pool party. They were having fun. Everybody was dancing. Ruth Mayo had moments at the pool party, dancing and whatnot. Nelly as well as Suge having their everybody, like, as long as you are in ships, like, they definitely had a good time. So fast forward to later that night after the pool party, that was where the wahala started. Oh my god. And I mean, I don't know if I forgot to mention this, but um Wani and Handy and Ruth as well actually had like an altercation, and according to Ruthie, she said that Wani and Handy um told her that she was tasteless, and for her it was like tasteless for choosing to be with Mayor. That's according to her. But for me, I didn't even think I heard anything like tasteless. But Ruthie insisted, or she keeps insisting, that they called her tasteless. So, guys, let's move over to the pool party drama. After the pool party drama, so they were having truth or dare games. Everybody was daring, different dares flying here and there. They asked people for who they were sexually attracted to, some people who they would like to have sex to after outside the house, and whatnot. So it got to Mayor's turn, and Wani was the one that did the daring. So she dared Mayor and asked him to choose three people that he's sexually attracted to in the house. Guys, this was what broke the camel's back for Ruthie. So Mayor goes on and says Ruthie number one, Nelly number two, and Handy number three. Guys, this is dynamic of the whole thing, right? So Ruthie is the person he's with now, obviously. Um Nelly is someone that he was interested with, but we don't know if he still has feelings, right? And thirdly, Handy, Handy was part of the people that his babe had an issue with. I mean, 2 days ago, few days ago, and whatnot. Guys, immediately he called those names. You needed to have seen Ruthie's face. The cameraman did an absolutely wonderful job there. He just took the camera straight to Ruthie's face. Guys, that was not even the end of the drama for the night, right? Afterwards, not Ruthie now, Mayor Frosh was dead to um is it to show his three favorite positions to someone in the house. I think he picked Ruthie, but Ruthie, she was already angry, upset, so she said she wasn't going to do that. So Onyeka, right, Mayor Fresh now picked Onyeka to do that. So they did that, and guys, that was another fight building up, right? So of course Ruthie was angry. Camera as well continued showing Ruthie's face. I mean, you could literally feel the anger on her face. Like, you could see it. She was wearing shades, though, but you could see the anger on her face. Like, she could not even hide it. Now, fast forward to in the morning, according to Mayor Fresh, in the morning he went to Ruthie, asked her what was happening and all that. And Ruthie was like, she felt disrespected, considering everything that happened the previous night, him picking two girls that she wasn't like in good terms with. One of the girls even insulted her because of him, and here he is, acting all fine and good. And according to Mayor, he said, it was just a game, and all that and all that. They didn't really have like a good conversation. Anyways, conversation ended. Everybody went to their different areas. Like, everybody focused on their things for the day. Now, moving on to the diary session, she even also had a discussion with TJ, that's the doctor, and TJ, because TJ had already had a conversation with Mayor Fresh. So TJ was discussing with her, and she was like, the thing that even hurt her the most was the fact that he picked Handy. That picking Nelly did not even hurt her, because I mean, it's understandable. He was probably interested in her, like in the first place, so that's understandable. But picking Handy, choosing Handy as one of the people that is sexually attracted to was like a slap on her face, like very disrespectful, and it pained her so much, like it hurt her so much, that if roles were reversed, if Shaun was the one that was asked to pick three people that that he's sexually attracted to, that he would never pick Ruthie, but here he was. I mean, there he was. He picked Handy. Like she felt really bad, and it hurt her so much. And guys, she was even tearing up at some point. Now, what's his name now? TJ was even trying to pacify her, and saying that, oh, even Shaun, like how old is Shaun? Shaun is like 29, 3 years older than me, or he's just a baby. So Ruthie was like, yes, that he's just a baby. That's why she even wants to put an end to all of this, right? That it's not even like necessary. I'm like, our frosted ship, I mean, is it frosted ship? That's not even started, so if that's ended. Like, I don't understand. So, anyways, moving to the diary session, guys, they did not talk for the whole day. They've not spoken, like, since that morning conversation, they've not spoken, right? So, moving on to the diary session, she poured her heart out. She even like shed tears, like, I mean, she found it really talking to Big Brother. She said she found it really disrespectful. She also said that she doesn't know how her family will be looking at her. That why is she crying just because of this guy and all that. And just at the back of my head, I'm like, like this. You already say you're using this guy. Like, why are you paid? Why are you this pained? Like, no feelings attached. Like, why are you so pained if it's just like using, if you're just using the guy? Why are you so pained? Have you forgotten that you said you're using this guy? Anyways, moving on or continuing with Big Brother's session, Big Brother was even trying to, pacify her, saying that if it makes you feel better, um he called your name. I mean, you were the first person, you were the first name he called, and she was like, no, it doesn't make any difference. That is still the same. That he shouldn't have called Handy. That he should have ignored the question and probably told them that he wasn't interested in doing that. That it was a slap on her face, and she felt really bad. And the reason she even got into the ship in the first place was that she just wanted, she was craving attention, because attention is something that she really readily gets like on the outside. So she wanted that attention. She wanted somebody to just care for her, to just be with somebody, listen to her, give her listening ears, and all of that. That's why she actually got into the shape in the first place. And now she's regretting it, because she would have just not gotten into a shape, right? And I'm like, yeah, oh my God, I feel bad for you, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The game is the game. Like, if you're using this guy for a game, like, things like this shouldn't get to you. You shouldn't be vexed about things like this. Like, if you're using him for a game, I mean, like, be open minded. Like, anything can happen. Don't get easily worked up just because the guy chose, two other people that you're not cool with. But yeah, at the end of the day, she still kept on going on and on, and we don't know at this moment if the ship is still, dead or alive. If there's some saving grace, we don't know at this moment. But yeah, let's wait and see how things are going to unfold. And yeah, that's the story. That's Ruthie and Mayor's story for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. What do you think? Do you think that she is well within her right to feel that kind of way? Do you also think that, I mean, she says she's playing a game after all, so why get overly worked up with things like this? I would love to hear from you. Drop your comments, like, and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Bye.